Oh! Welcome to the channel. I do not use the Mirror as a source for anything. I'm so sorry. But look, I found this article. It's been doing the rounds. It's been rounding about, ladies and gents. And I wanted to talk about it. I actually think there's some level of believability in here. That's not outside the realms of possibilities, is it? Joaquin Phoenix has been offered $50 million for 2 Joker sequels. So $25 million picture, per picture. I can believe that. Now, I'm going to say something. It normally gets a lot of knickers in a twist, a lot of panties in a bunch, a lot of sand in some vagines going on. But the Joker, factually, made more profit than Endgame, right? Because it was made for less money. And it grossed ridiculous sums of money. So it made more money than Endgame. Like, the take-home profit was more than Endgame. So them going, oh, hey, Joaquin Phoenix, that film that was wildly profitable for us. Like, I mean, insanely profitable. One of the most profitable comic book movies of all time. Yeah, would you like $50 million to make 2 more of them? I can believe them doing that. Can you? I can. Now, again, remember, The Mirror is a pile of garbage website. Pile of garbage newspaper. Absolute trashola. But they've done this article, so we need to take a look at it, right? We need to take a look at it, ladies and gents. So let's look at it. Now, Joaquin Phoenix could land a whopping $50 million paycheck to reprise his role in 2 Joker sequels. That's the important thing here, because you look at that number and you go, whoa, fuck me, that's a lot of money. And it is a lot of money. But for 2 Joker sequels, $25 million per movie, look, it's still a lot of money. That's a lot of money for an actor to get paid. That's a shit ton of money. But Joaquin Phoenix is notoriously difficult to work with in terms of getting him locked in. Because if you remember, he was circling the role of the Sorcerer Supreme for Marvel, right? But Marvel have never been able to pin him down for multi-picture deals. He doesn't want to do them. So this is the other thing which gives a little bit more credence to this. As a little bit more legitimacy, because how are you going to do it? How are you going to lock him in? A man which is widely documented to never want to sign multi-picture deals. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't like doing it. It's the reason why he's never been in a Marvel movie. How'd you do it? We offer him a shit ton of money. So I can believe it. That part has some legitimacy. Yes, it's a lot of money. But how else are you going to get him? You're going to have to offer him a lot of money, aren't you? Now, the actor who won a raft of awards for his portrayal of the comic book villain is in talks to return for a double helping. And the other thing is as well, guys, you better believe that Warner Brothers wants to make a sequel to this. You better believe they do. So it is just working out the logistics. So these figures being spoken about, it's not that wild. It's not that out there. There will be some figures and some sums, and yes, it's a lot of money. But let's start to do the math, A man that doesn't want to do multi-picture deals is trying to be coerced into a multi-picture deal. How are you going to do it? We can offer him a lot of money. Do they even want a sequel? Why would they want a sequel? Well, because it made a shit ton of money. Of course they would. Now, an insider tells The Mirror, Joaquin initially felt Joker was a standalone movie. But they had spoken about sequels. We know that. We know that they did. We know that Todd Phillips has spoken about sequels. But he's changed his tune now. He says that he wants to play this character again, despite the controversies that came with the release last year. Of course he wants to. What is one of his most popular roles of all time? In terms of, everyone. Everyone seeing it and everyone liking it. Yeah, of course he's going to want to. And yeah, he got best actor for Joker. Of course he's going to want to. Why wouldn't you want to revisit that? Of course. Yes, there's something to be said for capturing lightning in a bottle, but goddamn. Now, apparently it's still being negotiated, but the scripts are being written, and Joaquin is very engaged with it, apparently. Their source says that Warner Brothers were as shocked as anyone by the film's success last year, which we know they were, because Todd Phillips signed one of his epic deals that he normally makes. Now, if you've ever looked into Todd Phillips, he's a very smart man. For the Hangover movies, he said, I'm not going to make any money, or you can give me like the tiniest sum of money, but if it makes X, Y, and Z or whatever it is on the back end of it, then I get this much. So basically he said, I waive my right to a fee because of the potential that it will make this much, then I make this much, right? And I think he signed a pretty similar deal with the Joker. So he made an insane sum of money from the Joker. Insane. And the only reason Warner Brothers would have allowed him to make one of those deals was because they didn't think it would do very well. So you better believe that this point here, saying that they're as shocked as anyone, whether they've actually heard it or not, it's still the truth. Now they add that apparently the plan is to make 2 sequels in the next 4 years, with a long-term commitment to Joaquin and his Joker director Todd Phillips and producer Bradley Cooper. It's all about getting Joaquin to accept the terms and the biggest payday of his career by far. Now, continues further and says that their source reveals Joaquin waited until the last minute to sign his deal for the first Joker, but for the sequels they're asking him to engage long term. Again, remember, he doesn't like to sign up for stuff. Now, apparently they hope to have the films ready for 2022 and 2024. If Joaquin doesn't sign up, the joke's on him. Now, look, let's look at it. Few things to why I think this is legit. He won an Oscar for it. Epic. He clearly liked that role. It's clearly worked for him. Todd Phillips definitely wants to make another one because he made a massive payday. Warner Brothers definitely want to make more because they made a massive payday. They are definitely going to want him to sign up to multi-picture deals because of 2 reasons. One, because they're going to want more of them. Secondly, because getting him to sign up to it, they have to offer him a large sum of money. But also, remember, you have to remember this, guys, is that companies are going to now want to film back-to-back. Why are they going to want to film back-to-back? Because of all these lockdowns that are happening. Right? If they don't film back-to-back, ladies and gents, what if a lockdown happens and they've already announced another film? Terrible. Terrible for business. Studios they have to have films in the pipeline now. They have to. So you're going to see a lot of film studios now filming a lot back-to-back. A lot of things will be filmed back-to-back. If they're sequels, they're not going to film, multi-pictures back-to-back. But, yeah. I can genuinely believe this. But obviously it remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with any of the points that I've made? That this could be legit? Please do. Let me know down below in the comment section. I love Joker. I think it's a fantastic film. I think I watched it twice in theatres. Was the only film last year I watched twice, if I remember rightly. I really, really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was a good film. Has a lot going for it. A lot of nuance. Above and beyond what I think people gave it credit for and sort of hated on it for. But whatever. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you love to see a return of the Joker, or do you think it's a one and done? For me, I'd obviously love to see it again, but I think it still counts as a one and done. But remains to be seen. Let's see how it goes. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and a share. As always, with Mr. H, take care.